Welcome to the Unfiltered Family Podcast Show.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to the Unfiltered Family Podcast. Are you going to talk with me, or am I going to be the only one talking?
Well, you were talking.
I know you fucking lying, good.
Well, what she's trying to say is, welcome to the Unfiltered Family Podcast, where we don't give up rat's ass about anything.
So the first thing we're going to do is tell y'all what it's about. This is going to be our introduction video, and then we're going to tell y'all about a story that's a throuple gone wrong. Okay.
Waylon's enjoying the stories.
Okay. So, I'm Emma. This is Eric. And then Waylon is currently over here in his bed, kicking the bed. This is going to be our family podcast. We are going to have guests on it. We have about, 7 or 8 people that are wanting to already come on and do an episode with us. So, be ready for that. Go ahead, get ready. Follow us on all of our social medias. It is posted on our on our Facebook. We posted it, and
In other words, just follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
We don't have Instagram.
Not yet, but Instagram and Snapchat in the works. But we got to make an email too.
yes, I have to make an email.
YouTube, TikTok, every platform you think of, Discord, Twitch.
But we have Twitch that it's going to be posted on, and YouTube. So, okay, this is the part where we are going to go ahead and give y'all a warning, because this story does have to do with we're going to give y'all
Some point. It's based in Texas.
Okay, this story is based in Texas, but we are going to give y'all a trigger warning first, because it does have animal cruelty in it and domestic assault in it, and domestic abuse, battery in it. And this story is from Texas. It is an actual story. You can find it on Facebook. We are not releasing any of the people's actual names because
Classified information.
Yes, it is classified information, because we know a guy that knows a guy that knows the guy.
Yeah,
okay?
put it that way.
So, yeah, that's the best way to put it. And one of our friends' came at us and was like, hey, I think this would be a great thing for y'all to put on y'all's podcast. So, I looked into it for, about 2 days I probably looked into it. Mm-hmm. I got down a bunch of information. Not everything, but a bunch of information. He does still have cases going on. His last court date was Monday, actually. So, that was the 27th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was his last court date. And we haven't got any updates since then, but you can probably go look and find it yourself if you're that interested in it. So, he only knows parts of the story. I haven't told him the full story yet, just because I wanted him to be surprised with y'all. So, that's that. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Be more energetic.
I am ready. I've been waiting on you.
I was telling them. Okay, so we obviously, like we said, we're not going to release this guy's real actual name or anything like that. I didn't release the judge's name. I put her initials. So, because I did write it down on my computer just because it was easier for me. Okay, well, the guy's name is going to be Bobby. That's the best name I could come up with. So, for the rest of these stories, y'all comment names that you want them to be named. I'm going to have to cut that out of me dying. Babe, I can cut shit out. Okay. Back up. Okay. A Texas man accused and pleaded guilty to violently attacking 2 women over several months and the execution of one of the women's animals. 23-year-old Texas man Bobby was convicted of 3 different felonies. 1 count of aggravated battery, 1 count of aggravated domestic battery for choking the lady and putting her in a dog cage on her OnlyFans account. Mind you that.
So if any of y'all watching, if y'all got an OnlyFans, put OF if you're watching.
Oh my god. Okay. And Bobby was also convicted of 1 misdemeanor, which is 1 count of cruelty to animals. Bobby is currently free on a $75,000 bond, and all the counts of rape and sodomy have been discharged. The state and Bobby's attorneys both recommended probation, but the sentencing was left up to Judge H. Which is, I told y'all I wasn't going to release her full name, so that's the best you're going to get, Judge H. Judge H did indicate that she could give him up to 12 months in county jail. And up to 54 months for all, that's what, 4? 3 or 4 felonies that he was convicted of. They could give him up to 54 months in prison for all of his felonies. Bobby could potentially be facing 5.5 years in custody. Judge H did state that if Bobby had any past offenses, that he could risk getting a longer sentence. So if he had like any other battery charges or anything like that, that could give him more time. Which, good, because, like, you're gonna choke a lady and put her in a dog cage and think that's okay? No, that's not okay. Before Bobby took his plea deal, he was facing up to 12 years or more incarcerated. Bobby's attorneys did ask if they could lift the GPS monitoring requirements. So he's free right now on a $75,000 bond, and he has an ankle monitor on. Mind you, which I haven't got to this part yet, but I'll go ahead and say it. These cases with woman 1 and woman 2 are in 2 different states. It's going between Texas and Kansas. Which, okay, this is also Bobby's 3rd attorney, because the first 2 attorneys he didn't even pay him. So he's on his 3rd attorney now. Courts did oppose the modification since it had been working so well with keeping Bobby away from his victims, right? However, the judge noted that the state was amenable to him receiving probation. So the state was open to this guy getting on probation and not having still having his ankle monitor on. The attorneys later asked if the courts could remove the GPS monitor, but Texas and Kansas would have to communicate to determine if they thought Bobby could still be monitored across the state lines without it. Because you gotta think, homeboy's going from what, here to like here. So that's what, 3 or 4 states.
If you're on ankle monitor,
he's crossing.
You're supposed to be on house arrest.
No, I think they have him on it to keep him away from the victims. The courts did deny the request until Bobby is sentenced. So at his last sentencing is when we'll know more. Bobby reportedly forced 1 woman into a throuple with the second woman, okay? The first woman did report multiple incidents of rape and abuse. He reportedly threatened her life with a rifle and choked her until she was unconscious.
Oh. What?
The second victim also reported multiple incidents that had occurred with him. During one of the second victim's accounts, she told police that her cat had been missing. When she questioned Bobby about the missing cat, he told her to go check the ceiling tiles in her residence. Where she then found her lifeless cat with what seemed to have a broken neck. So he literally chugged this one woman out, locked a lady with a cat in a dog cage, and put it on her OnlyFans account. Bobby was said to have strangled the first woman while threatening her life as he bashed the other lady so hard upside the head that it ruptured her eardrum. Bobby threatened... Well, the first woman stated Bobby threatened to break her neck as he was choking her, and that he had practiced by choking and breaking the second victim's cat's neck. Oh. So, we are currently waiting for any updates that they are going to release. They really, what I found out, I know it wasn't a lot, and I know this video probably isn't going to be long, but they're trying to keep it hush, you know what I'm saying? I went on a website to try to get more information about him, and, it wants you to pay and everything. They're trying to keep his information hush until he's finally sentenced. What's your opinion on the whole thing?
That's fucking crazy. Killing a cat over some women? That's
so
stupid.
Why would you hurt a kitty cat?
That's stupid,
There's
man.
no reason to hurt a kitty cat.
Yeah, man. Especially dog crate. Where'd that come in the picture? Is that the cat's house or what? Where'd that come in the picture? I'm gonna put you in a dog crate. Yep.
Alright, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. We will be posting... This video will be posted Wednesday at 7. And then our next post will be what? We post on Wednesdays and Saturdays? Will be Saturday at 8 o'clock. So y'all stay tuned.